LaxFactor podcast. What is up? We have some crazy lacrosse news here. It was announced this morning. I'm seeing it first via Sportico, to be fair, but I'm sure other outlets obviously ran with this. They could have been the last ones for all I know. This is just a link that someone sent me while I was working today. And it has been announced that the Premier Lacrosse League will be merging with the Major League Lacrosse to unify the outdoor game, which is crazy. And what that means is, and I'm going to read this right here, as part of the tie-up, the PLL will expand to include the MLL's Boston Cannons as the league's 8th club. The team will rebrand to Cannons Lacrosse Club, bringing it into alignment with the nomenclature of the PLL's other teams. The Cannons roster will be determined through an expansion draft held next year. So what that means for all the other teams, and more importantly, the players, we don't know. We do know that they're retaining the rights to the brands for all of the other teams. So if they decide to expand in the future, they would be able to do so. But PLL is merging with the MLL. What that pretty much means was that COVID was too much for the MLL to take. I think that had COVID not happened, the MLL gets their regular season off normal. I think this goes on for another year or two. So I think between COVID in general, cutting out fans, making it not profitable, and then them having the issues with COVID during their playoffs where they had to ditch a semifinal and make the other semifinal the finals. I think all of those things contributed to just being too much for the MLL to be able to bear. And here we go. The merger happens. It is great news for the PLL. It's incredible news for the PLL. This is huge. It is terrible news, I presume, for all of the players that end up not making the cut in that expansion draft. I presume that this means we have Lyle Thompson will be playing PLL lacrosse here, which is what a lot of people have been waiting for his contract to expire to see if he ended up in the PLL at some point. So I believe that that's almost a lock that we're going to see Lyle and a bunch of the other stars from the MLL coming over here at this stage. So huge news. PLL, MLL merging. We will talk more about that in tomorrow's show. So check back tomorrow morning, Thursday, December 17th, about 10 a.m. or so, 9 a.m. Tomorrow's full show will roll out, and we'll talk about this in great detail with a bunch of other stuff. So I'm as surprised as you guys are, but now as I kind of think about it, I'm not surprised. COVID, I think, was the death note for Major League Lacrosse, and now the PLL is going to benefit, and a bunch of players that got to play pro lacrosse over the last couple of years, as these two have competed together over the last 2 seasons, are now presumably out of a pro job, but we'll see how that goes. So best of luck to all those guys. I hope something else works out here, but crazy news, and we will talk about it more tomorrow.